Making an early Scotty Barnes, and it sounds like his 2K.
Standing 6'8", number 4, Scotty Barnes.
Welcome to 2K TV, Scotty Barnes. We're so happy to have you here. Is there anything about your appearance that they need?
For sure, the smile, for sure.
Do you have any goals for the end of the year that your overall you want to be?
I'll probably, I don't really know. I just gotta probably be like a end of the year, probably 85, 86.
Whoa, those
84.
are lofty goals.
Yeah.
Those are lofty. We'll check back in with you next year to make sure that happens, for sure. If you had a My Team card picture or pose, what would you do?
A My Team card picture or pose?
Yeah.
Is it like I'm playing or is this like?
I mean, usually it's an action. So is it going to be a dunk? I feel like it has to be a dunk.
I probably like want me dribbling the ball.
Okay, really?
Oh, yeah.
All right. What modes do you play on NBA 2K?
I always just play my part. That's really what I play. I play my part. Play rec with the boys. So I'm a big rec, my part type guy.
And who's the best NBA 2K player that you know?
It's either me, my boy Bernardo, or my boy Jason, my stepbro.
And now that you're in the game, are you going to play with your player?
Oh, yeah. I'm probably going to play with myself for sure.
Okay, if you don't play
just to play now. I'm going to pick the Raptors. They're tough, and
right.
I'm going to be on the same team, so of course I'm.
So you're going to choose yourself, and you're going to choose the Raptors?
Yeah.
All right, I like that. I like that. All right.
And then if I play like Blacktop or something, I'm going to choose me, probably choose some other players as well.
Really? So, you're not going to choose like all-time, I don't know, T-Mac?
I don't really do the all-time players.
Okay.
We really just do current.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Good afternoon, everyone. We're about to get started with some Saturday NBA action brought to you by 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win. And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Insanity. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at the two-guard spot. And for the Clippers, George in the front court, along with Leonard. Bledsoe is out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Ibaka in at the 5. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Here's Morant. Now the pass to Lynn. Away with it. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Nowadays, the three-point shot is huge. They were fighting from outside.
moving it around. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And Bledsoe, here we go. The shot's good on the assist by George. Bledsoe's got the opening field goal of the game for Los Angeles. Morant outside. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Adams, the pass to Lynn. Adams trying to free himself up. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw this game.
One shot.
And that one falls for Lynn. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Looking for George. He gets it there. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Lynn, that's a two-pointer. Offensive rebound. And Adams with the slam.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Pass to Leonard. Dishes it to George. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. Fast break. Lynn's got it. Here's Morant. He's off on that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. And George kicks to Bledsoe. Ibaka outside. Pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Jackson has tremendous hops. We call those pogo sticks, especially how he just gets up so easy and takes it home.
Now here's Morant. His last outing, he had 8 points. Passes it to Lynn. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lynn's got 5 points so far.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show forth.
It's stolen by Adams. Here's Payne. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The pass to Lynn. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with the win.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
It forced them to go much deeper into their bench than they wanted to. And then the game got ugly.
No good from Bledsoe. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Driving in. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
For Memphis, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Here's George, and it's blocked by Lynn. Bledsoe against Morant. Lynn. Rebounded by Jackson.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit
Morant passes to Lynn. Now here's Morant. Guarded by Bledsoe. Kick out to Adams. Back to Lynn. 6 to shoot. Up top, Morant. Defended by Ibaka. And it's sent back by George. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Leonard finds George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
Tipped away. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. George, that's a 2-pointer. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Outside, Lynn. Memphis moving it around. Bain passes to Lynn. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's now 9 points for Lynn. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Memphis.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
Yeah, but they've also protected the paint extremely well. You see that in their block shot totals, but also they've altered a lot of shots.
It's his first trip to the line.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
Back to Lynn. To the wing on the left. They get it again. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
It's George on the wing. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb. George has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Clippers. Morant against Bledsoe. And Lynn now top the key. Down low, here's Adams. Back to Lynn. He dishes it to Morant. Lynn against George. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And they take the lead. Bledsoe's got 5.
Oh, and when there's an open man, Jackson finds him, making it look very easy.
To the inside, Adams. The putback, it's good on the putback. Jackson's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Ibaka. To George. Into the lane. Leonard trying to break free. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And we all know what George brings.
Checking into the Grizzlies.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, insanity in their last outing against the Pistons was superb on the floor. He scored 46 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
George in the front court, along with Leonard. Luke Kennard out there at Bledsoe. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the defensive player of the year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Kicks it to Leonard. Over Jackson. Leonard, no luck.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Pass to Lynn. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range. Lynn's got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
And it's George missing. And here's Lynn. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
Now here's Lynn. Morant kicks to Lynn. Adams, the pass to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The shot's good. And it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Now, here's Kennard. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Lynn looking it over. Up top, Morant. Guarded by Bledsoe. They get the rebound. That's his fourth miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. To the middle. Here's George. And the rejection by Jackson. Culver passes to Lynn. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
Kennard kicks to Ibaka. Shoots over Adams. And again, no good by the Clippers.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Clippers trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. It also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wings.
Baines checked in for Culver.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Bledsoe. 10 points for him. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And it's time for an injury report. Let's get an update on Jackson. What's the status, Dave?
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer of the Clippers was able to update me on the situation. He said he has a dislocated kneecap, which is incredibly painful, to say the least. You don't want to hear this news, as most teams are starting to hit their stride. So they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Wow, fellas, really tough news. It's going to have a big effect on the rest of the guys. Always so hard to have a teammate go down like that.
Kennard, rejected by Lynn. Bledsoe against Morant. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Bledsoe with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Leonard dishes to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Memphis leading by 12. Now Morant. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Here's Lynn. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And here's Bledsoe. 10 points for him. Now here's Leonard. Clock at 6. Over Morant. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead stepped down to just 12 points with the basket from Kawhi Leonard. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Passes to Lynn. Here's Bane. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They get it back. Second chance shot, and there's the nice layup by Lynn. Lynn's got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis. LA's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. George against Lynn. You sometimes hear people say games are called too close. Are you of the mind that the refs need to let them play?
I'm understanding the mindset that the refs need to understand that they come to watch them, and they need to be consistent on both ends of the floor. That's all guys ever complain about. When you see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end, or you called that on the other end. So consistency, I mean, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but they need to be more consistent.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Adams, the pass to Lynn. Milton with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit. George against Lynn. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. And Adams with the slam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Lynn with it. Eric Bledsoe covering.
He's improving as a passer. You like to see Jackson sharing the ball and realizing when his guys are open.
Clippers trail by 17. Now George. He had 19 points in the win against Phoenix. And Bledsoe has it in the corner.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's Zubac, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Some changes for Memphis. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. And it's Brandon Clark in for Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. And the pass to Bane. Lynn dishes to Clark. Back to Lynn. Shoots over Batum. The second effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. And that's 28 points for Lynn.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
George passes to Batum. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Lynn's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Tillman. On the wing, Melton. Guarded by Bledsoe. Lynn's shot is off.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to George. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. And Batum kicks to Bledsoe. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Going inside, Clark. That shot off the mark. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And he slams it one-handed.
Well, when Batum spots a wide-open teammate, he zips the rock to him quickly. Just exceptional vision.
Pass to Lynn. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
George looking over the floor. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
And on offense, George has looked totally focused. He's clearly committed to having a big game tonight.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, insanity has really been making it happen, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense threw them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Morant. Then there's Insanity, and it's Bain in its shooting guard. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And it's Morant missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
And that's the connection Leonard has with his guys. Knows when to go for that alley-oop.
Inside, here's Lynn. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And that's now 30 points for Lynn.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. George dishes to Leonard. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Adams, the pass to Lynn. And here's Leonard. 8 points for him. Here's George. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. George has got 17 now.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Morant passes to Bain. Lynn with it, defended by George. Here's Bain. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Batum's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen. Can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. For Memphis, they have shot 6 or 7 at the line. And that one falls for Lynn.
Shooting for Memphis.
Both free throws good from Lynn. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The shot by George, wide open. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. George has got 19 points.
And boy, he's got terrific feel on that jump shot. That's how George knocks down those catch-and-shoot jumpers in the blink of an eye.
Now here's Morant, and a wide open look for Lynn. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with deuces. I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Now here's Morant. Shot clock at 6. There's the drive. Lynn's shot is off.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Lynn. Back to Morant. Adams against Ibaka. Brooks feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. George with the ball. And it's Lynn picking him up. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Jackson finds Brooks over Ibaka. The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 15-4 run. While Dylan Brooks, who went to Oregon, was the 2017 Pac-12 Player of the Year.
Yeah, and the second round pick that year, I mean, he was taken 45th. Despite that, he's carving out a solid career as a two-way win.
Now here's Morant. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And that one drops for him. Morant's got his second bucket.
Oh, working through the lane, Morant uses change of speed to keep defenders at bay.
Here's the pass to Leonard. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Steins checked in.
Substitution on the court.
That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession.
That's a good break. I mean, it's tough to connect on those long-distance passes.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Zubats. Pass to Melton. Here's Lynn, defended by George. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Things can turn around in a hurry. I mean, can't they? Last quarter, he was lights out. All of a sudden, nothing's dropped.
And it goes down 2 points.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
To the left side wing. Lynn kicks to Melton. Back to Lynn. 4 on the clock. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Grizzlies ball.
So it's the Grizzlies now.
Maybe the most feared defender in the world. Leonard certainly was in the shooter's head on that miss.
For the lead. And it falls over the rim and in. And that's now 11 points for Marcus Morris.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Now here's Melton. Defense right on him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
And you think back to the 2018 draft, D'Anthony Melton was a sleeper. And after falling to the 46th pick, a lot of teams now wishing they hadn't slept on Melton.
Yeah, 3 years later, he signs a 4-year, $35 million contract. Didn't hang his head, kept working, and he's earned his keep.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 10. Fires the 3. Tillman grabs the miss. Here's Bain, defended by George. No good from Clark.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Clark against Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ibaka finds George. A 3-ball. The Clippers rebound. Poke loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Clippers with the ball. Pass to Bledsoe. Clock at 4. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. And that one good.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Now here's Melton. He's got 11. Here's Lynn. And it's sent back by George. And he recovers it. Lynn's shot is off. And Insanity picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
15 foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. In the corner, George with it. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Without question, George is playing his skills today.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on him.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close. The Clippers on top. As here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Morris at 4 with Ibaka at the 5. The perimeter filled up by Leonard and George. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Poked away. Left side Ibaka. Oh, Leonard in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
In perfect timing, with the small lead, they're doing all they can to protect it.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The 3 from George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Outside, Lynn. To the paint. Here's Tillman. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
George finds Ibaka. Now here's Bledsoe. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Leonard looking around. 5 to shoot. A clear look for George. The shot that time not on target. And Memphis the other way now. Lynn with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Back to Lynn. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Melton passes to Bain. Right side Lynn. And the layup's good off the glass. Lynn's got 36.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Outside, George. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson comes in for Tillman. And it's Morant in for DeAnthony Melton. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
With good anticipation and instincts, Jackson, he's established himself as a quality shot blocker.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Knocked away. Paul George with the steal.
And here, guys, just sloppy with the ball.
That free throw good from George.
And I still think back to the leap George made in the 2012-2013 season. He won Most Improved Player that year. It was amazing how he put it all together. He went from a very good player to a superstar.
Passes it to Bain. Back to Lynn. He kicks it to Morant. To the left wing. Fires from 18. The pass to Bain. Clock at 6. Feeds it to Lynn. And it's sent back by George.
Few players have a bigger impact defensively than Paul George. A fixture on the all-defensive team. PG, a nightmare for opponents.
Bledsoe against Morant. No good from Bledsoe. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Lynn. 80 that time from Leonard. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Leonard with the bucket.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
A different look for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Johnson in for Marcus Morris. Here's Lynn. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
John Morant.
Morant's got his 7th assist in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Leonard kicks to George. Lets it go from the wing. Misses off the right iron.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show. Second free throw.
And that one falls for Lynn. Los Angeles making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. Both free throws good from Lynn.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Leonard against Jackson. From 8. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
To the inside, stolen by George. It's Bledsoe on the wing. To Leonard. And that one hits back iron. The Grizzlies trail by 8. To the middle. Kick out to Adams. It's deflected. Out to the right wing. Here's Lynn. And it's sent back by George. Here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers. Morant outside. Left side, Lynn. Back to Morant. Pass to Lynn. And it's blocked. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers, Jason Preston.
3 on the clock. Now, here's Morant for 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers leading by 10. Now, here is George. The feed to Leonard. Passes it to Kennard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Here's Bane. Down low to stop the run. And they'll get another chance.
That's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
And another miss by Memphis.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful.
Outside for Bledsoe. And a miss there on the triple.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And that one's good. Morant.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
And there's the pass to Leonard. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way. And get a great look.
And the Clippers call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, and he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Inside. Here's Leonard. And that one goes long. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. And it's sent back by George. Feeds it to Leonard. He blocks it again. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. And now the Clippers on the break. Leonard's got the ball. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Adams kicks to Lynn. Adams trying to free himself up. And that one, good. Lynn's got 44. And the Clippers call time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Clippers leading by 7. Leonard with the ball. Defended by Adams. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Bledsoe finds Leonard. Back to Bledsoe. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 9.
And sometimes it really seems Bledsoe is better finishing through contact, almost like he enjoys the challenge.
And that one's good. Morant.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
LA's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Bledsoe passes to Zubac. And they recover it. Goes back up. And it's George missing. The Grizzlies trail by 7. To the inside. Grant. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in this game. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession waster.
Morant against Bledsoe. Jackson passes to Lynn. Adams dishes to Morant. To the middle. Leonard with the steal. Bledsoe outside. The 3 from George. It's good from long range. George has got 34.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They don't even tear.
Pass to Adams. Now Jackson. He feeds it to Lynn, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. George with the ball, and it's Lynn picking him up. The offensive rebound, and that one is good from Zubac.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Los Angeles.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Paul George.
Well, he was the agitator, bothering everybody with his defense, coming up with steals. I mean, making sure they were never able to get comfortable as long as he was out on the floor.
All the officials are all over that.
That's his for a personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Pass to Hartenstein. Kennard with the ball. Johnson surveying the floor. And he drives in. Basket counts.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away. That's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feat.
So the Clippers with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Allen, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.